Hello and welcome to Schultz Stadium in beautiful Dunmore, Pennsylvania. This is BFA Sports bringing you the first game of the Baseball PA Scranton Showcase Tournament between the TACONIC Rangers Futures and the 17U Scranton TELLIP squad. First pitch is chopped up the middle. Nice play there by the shortstop, and he gets it by a couple of strides. On the mound for the Futures, number 42. Robbie Gilchrist, right-handed pitcher out of North Salem High School. That'll bring up number 9, Michael Rickert, class of 2021. He's a shortstop, second baseman, 6 foot 165. Bats left and throws right. He's out of Riverside High School. First pitch is over for a strike call. Gilchrist likes to work out of the stretch. The 0-1 pitch. Ball. So it's 1-1 to count to Michael Rickert. So great day of baseball yesterday. Great defense, some power. We saw everything. There's a fly ball to the first base side and out of play. It's now 1-2 to Rickert. Saw some tremendous defensive plays, some power out of the left side and right side of the batter's box. That deep part of the left center field has to be about 380 at least. Ball outside. Now 2-2 to Rickert. Besides the defense and the hitting, we saw some great pitching. Here's the pitch. Line drives. Snagged there by the first baseman. Great play. That's number 28. Nico Batke. So great play here. Line drive by Rickert. But Rickert put the barrel on the ball, but right at a player. That'll bring up Brett Levant, number 19, who had himself a day yesterday. Levant, a class of 22, right-handed pitcher, third baseman, 5'11", 190, out of Wallenpaupack High School. First pitch to him is a ball. One-0 pitch. Outside for a ball. It's now 2-0. Talked about over and over again how Brett Levant has been clutch quite a few times through the times we've been broadcasting these games with runners in scoring position, and he proved it again yesterday. Pitch is called a strike, so it's now 2-1 to Levant. Chopper to third. Picked up there by the third baseman, across the diamond, and he gets it by a couple of strides. So that'll end this half inning. Great job pitching in control, pitching to the batter. So that will end this half inning, and we'll see you in just a few. All right, we're back here at Schultz Stadium, Dunmore, Pennsylvania. We have number 42 on the mound for 17U Scranton TELLIP, and that's Kyle Serene. Oh, I'm sorry. It's actually number 26 on the mound, Will Youngman. He's a left-handed pitcher, 5'8", 130. First batter he will face number 12, Sean Camacho. Camacho had himself a game yesterday on the base pads in the outfield and at the plate. First pitch to him is a ball. Youngman winds. Ground ball in the hole. Has a chance. Going to be close. And Camacho gets down that line very fast and beats it out for a nice infield single. And then I'll bring up number 1, Ben Tullo. He's an infielder from Roy C. Ketcham High School. So Camacho will begin to take his lead off of first base as Youngman eyes him up. Here's the pitch. First pitch is high for a ball. 76-mile-an-hour fastball out of the zone. 1-0 to count to Tullo. Youngman stretches to the pitch, and there goes Camacho. Here's the throw. Not in time to get Camacho, who was a terror on the base pass and was all day yesterday. So runner in scoring position for Tullo with nobody out here in the bottom of the first. Here's the pitch. Tullo looks like he's going to steal, but stays. Count is now, I believe, 2-0 to Tullo. There goes Camacho. And Tullo, trying to protect the runner, slaps that ball foul as he chases a pitch a little bit out of the zone. It looked like maybe it was a hit and run. So now the count is now even at 2-2. Camacho takes his lead as a shortstop at second base to try to hold him on. Youngman wheels to try to take him back, and he does chase him back. So when Camacho's on the base pass, he creates all kinds of havoc for the defense, especially the pitcher. Here's the pitch, fouled straight back. It's now 2-2. It remains 2-2 to Tullo. Youngman stretches, and the pitch. High for a ball. It's 3-2. 67-mile-an-hour breaking ball out of Youngman. Youngman is a class of 22, left-handed pitcher out of Wyoming Seminary High School. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Tullo goes down swinging. That'll bring up number 19. Mazzata. Okay. Number 10 on the roster, but number 19 in your hearts, Nicholas Mazzata. Class of 22, Kennedy Catholic High School. There goes the runner, and there'll be no throw. Camacho got himself a great jump and steals third base. It goes in standing. So Camacho now at third, and here's the pitch. Ball outside. It's 1-1 to Mazzata. Youngman stretches, and the 1-1 pitch. Right on the inside corner, nice spot by Youngman. Now ahead of the count at 1-2 to Mazzata. And a 1-2 pitch. Fouled straight back and out of play. Count remains at 1-2. Camacho at third base. And one out. Yeoman takes a sign. Stretches. And a pitch. Line drive to left field. Falls for a base hit. That'll score Camacho. And TACONIC takes a early 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. Which will now bring up number 28, Nico Batke, who made that nice grab at first base.
It's not going to be right now because the stream's not holding. Verizon's killing us, but we're recording the whole thing, so we'll have to post this right after the game. No worries. We're trying to get it. We're trying to get it up right now to keep buffering.
Ball outside. So 1-0 count to Batke. So Nico Batke is first baseman. Bats left and throws right. Out of John Jay EF High School, class of 22. So he's a rising junior. Ball down is now 2-0. 3-0, I'm sorry. Count wipes on that last pitch. We'll go to 0-0 count with 1 out. Mazzotta at first base. There's the pitch. Inside for a ball. Absolutely spectacular confines here at Schultz Stadium. All turf field. Strike called on the outside corner, 74-mile-an-hour pitch. Count evens up. The dimensions here are definitely left-handed positive, but tough on the righties. Hit some bombs yesterday that would have been out of any park at left center field. Saw a couple inside the park home runs. Actually, 1 inside the park home run and 3 dingers out of the park. So lots of electricity yesterday here at Schultz Stadium. There goes the runner. Here's the throw. Not in time to get Mazzotta. So Mazzotta finds himself at scoring position with 1 out. Here's the pitch to Batke. Bounces up there. Nice work behind the dish to keep it in front of him by Leco.
Miss, come bring me your phone.
Here's the pitch outside for a ball. So count wipes out. He goes to first base after walking twice in that at bat. And that'll bring up number 11, Greg Levin, infielder, outfielder, bats right, throws right, out of MILLBROOK Prep High School. First pitch is over for a strike call on the outside corner.
Yeah, so good morning, Al. I'm being your technical support personnel, and unfortunately, I'm about to fire our friends at Verizon Wireless because they can't actually give us enough of a signal to carry this morning's stream. So, unfortunately, we're trying to get it up, but this game will be recorded in its entirety and posted after. And I won't be purchasing any more Verizon products, so I'll just put it out there.
All right, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Big cut by Levin, and a snap throw down at first. Almost gets him. Nice shoot by Leco. Well, luckily, our show is not sponsored by Verizon, so we're good to go there. As Youngman stretches in the pitch. Chopped to third base. It's going to be tough on the third baseman. Levant, here's the throw. Nice play by Levant to charge that slow roller to end the side. We'll go to a break, and we'll be back here in Dunmore in just a few. All right, we're back here at Schultz Stadium. Top of the second inning with Ryan Collins coming to the plate. Number 3, class of 2021, second baseman outfielder. Say that 10 times fast at 9-something in the morning. 5'10", 155 out of Dallas High School, the Mountaineers. Luckily not the Cowboys. Of course, we've referenced that many times, and I'm going to stop doing that. Now 2-0 to count to Collins. Crest sets to the pitch. Fouled straight back. Count 0-1 to Kyle Serene. All flown to center field, right center field. The right fielder underneath it, right almost to the fence, and makes the grab. Nice catch there by, it looked like number 22, Phil Masha. So with 1 out, that would bring up number 28, Gavin Lecoe, catcher, right-handed pitcher. 6', 165 out of Abington Heights High School. Gilchrist takes the rubber. 1 out. Collins at second base. Here's the pitch. Low and away for a ball. It's 1-0 to Lecoe. Gilchrist sets. And the pitch. Strike call in the outside corner. It's now 1-2 to Gavin Lecoe. Collins takes lead off a second, being held there by the second baseman. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. Bounces up there. It's now 3-1 to Gavin Lecoe. Ryan Collins at second with 1 out. A 3-1 count to Gavin Lecoe. Gilchrist takes his sign. Sets and a pitch. Pop fly, out of play. Count will go to full. One out here at the top of the second at Schultz Stadium. Chris checks the sign and sets and a pitch. Swing and a miss. Foul tip. Rather, he struck him out. So the Kogut is down swinging. And that'll bring up number 45. Dom Temperino. Class of 2021. 6'2", 195 out of Dunmore High School. Right here in beautiful Dunmore, Pennsylvania. Here's the pitch. Chopped back to the pitcher. Makes the play and throws. And got him. Throw was a little bit up the line. But that'll end this half an inning. We'll go to a break and be back at Dunmore. Just a few.
So now when I plug the monitor in, I have no sound. I can't hear us through here.
That's weird. It must be the settings on the TV then.
All of a sudden, why do I have no sound? And then, wait a second, I plugged the HDMI display in. As soon as I did that yesterday.
But we probably had sound the whole time, though.
No, we did, because I could see.
Yeah.
I could see
Okay.
The meter.
I can see the meter too. Yeah. Oh, we have Brett Levant on the mound. Good look at the big guy. What, you want a 3-2-1 me, or is that why you looked? You can hear me? And welcome back to Schultz Stadium here in Dunmore, Pennsylvania. We have a new pitcher on the mound for Team TELLIP. We're getting our first look at Brett Levant, class of 22. First pitch is over for a ball. It's right-handed pitcher, third baseman, 5'11", 190 out of Wallenpaupack Pack High School.
Hey, Billy, can you fix the angle on the camera? You're tilted.
Swing and a miss. And he's facing number 22. Looks like it's Phil Masha. It is. Swing and a miss. The pitch broke down and out of the way.
Tilt it to the right on the middle of the tripod. You're kind of leaning left.
Chopped. Tipped by the pitcher Levant. And here's the throw. Not in time to get the speedy Masha down first base side. So Masha legs out an infield single. And that'll bring up number 27, Aiden Griskovic. Griskovic is a catcher. Bats left and throws right. Class of 2021 at John Jay CR High School. First pitch is a ball. And a 1-0 pitch, and there goes Masha. Here's the throw. Nice shoot. Not in time to get Masha, but great shoot by Lacode, which right on the bag. Masha showing the speed on the base paths. So he's now a runner in scoring position with nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Pitch to Griskovic. High for a ball, 80-mile-an-hour heater. The count now goes to 3-0. Pitch. Out of zone for 4 balls, and we're going to go to a new count for Griskovic. The pitch. Swing and a miss on 80-mile-an-hour offering from Levant. So it's now 0-1 to Griskovic.
Al Levant showing his skill set here. A true two-way player. I mean, he's got it done with the bat. He's got it done on the field. And now see him dealing consistently in 80 miles an hour on the velo. That's just super impressive.
Indeed it is. We were commenting on the fact that he was a clutch hitter yesterday. He's been clutch every time we've seen him. It's now 2-1 to Griskovic. And a 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Levant calling for it. And makes the grab. A little tap dance there. But nonetheless, makes the catch. And that'll bring us one out here in the bottom of the second. And that'll bring up Sean Lucas, catcher, right-handed pitcher out of SPACKENKILL High School, class of 22, so a rising junior, to face Levant. Levant spins, chase back Masha. And a pitch. Swing and a miss to Lucas. Count goes to 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. So Lucas finds himself in an 0-2 hole. 0-2 to count to Sean Lucas. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled to the first base side and out of play. Two to count to Sean Lucas. Mash hit second, takes his lead. Laurent checks, and there's a fly ball to center field. Has a chance, and it falls.
That one off the wall.
Masha scores, and Lucas finds himself a stand-up double.
So Lucas just really sat back on the backside of his hips, and he went right through the baseball. And I guess he's taking a page out of D.D. Gregorius' book, because he was wearing a mask yesterday, and he absolutely mashed. And if I'm not mistaken, Todd Frazier, the Todd father, had an absolute nuke while he was a masked man as well. So gotta love that, man.
Absolutely. That was a nuke. I'll bring up number 39, Vinny Fusco, who had himself a day on the mound. Outfielder, left-handed pitcher, class of 2023, so he's a rising sophomore out of John Jay EF High School.
Zoom in on that left-handed here a little bit for me, bud. Thanks.
Pitch over for a strike. It's now 2-1. And a 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Count evens at 2-2 to Vinny Fusco. Lucas at second base takes his lead. Levant stretches in the pitch. Fly ball to left field. Shouldn't be a problem for the left fielder. He makes the grab. That's Kyle Serene. So we're now 2 out here in the bottom of the second inning. That now brings up number 3, Parker Nevins, who fouled off the first pitch as an infielder outfielder, class of 22, out of Roy C. KETCHAM High School. Bats left and throws right. And 1 pitch. Fly ball to right field, going deep, and that has a chance, and that ball is off the fence. Here's a slide, and Nevins is in there safely. And the run scores. We now have ourselves a 3-0 game, and that's 5 batters, so we will go to a break here in Dunmore, Pennsylvania. All right, we're back here at Schultz Stadium with Robbie Gilchrist back on the mound for TACONIC. First pitch is slammed by Balistritis. That's Jacob Balistritis, class of 22. Rising junior, outfielder, right-handed pitcher, 6'5", 200 pounds, at Tunkhannock Area High School. He's facing Robbie Gilchrist in his 3rd inning of work. And the pitch. Ball down. One pitch. Chop down the third base side and foul and out of play. Balistritis is now down 1-2 in the count to Gilchrist. One-two pitch. Oh, nice breaking ball. Just missed. 63-mile-an-hour breaking ball. Maybe even had the umpire fooled. Count is now even at 2-2. Gilchrist sets and a pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Balistritis goes down swinging. That's 1 out here in the top of the 3rd. And I'll bring up Casey Serene, number 4, rather, I should say. Right-handed pitcher, first baseman, 6'1", 190. He's out of North Pocono High School. First pitch is over for a strike call. 76-mile-an-hour fastball catching the corner. Serene is a class at 2021.
Serene had himself a day yesterday for sure.
He sure did. Hit himself a shot to right field. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Flare to the right side and out of play. Count now 1-2 to Casey Serene with 1 out here in the top of the first. And a 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball that hangs up there at 63 miles an hour for a ball. Count now even at 2-2. So Serene yesterday hit himself a shot to right field. He was trying to figure out today the distance of how far that shot went. We figured out it was about 320. Ooh, nice curveball. Just missed 60 miles an hour. Count is now 3-2 to Serene. And a 3-2 pitch. Ball outside, so the count will go to 0-2.
All right, so with a roll of duct tape, some matchsticks, and toothpicks, we were able to put up a stream. The picture quality is not going to be great, but was able to create something so you can watch and listen.
Did you use any popsicle sticks and glue too?
Yeah.
All right.
Made MacGyver Pro.
Oh, big swing and a miss by Serene. He struck him out. So once again, everybody, we are BFA Sports. I'm Al Fisher. Was working Han Solo without my partner in crime, my brother from another, Doug Stasic, who's back, working vigorously to get things up and running. So we got to give him a tip of the cap. That'll bring up number 16, Jeff Higgins. First pitch is high for a ball. Higgins will now face Robbie Gilchrist. And 1-0 pitch. High and wide for a ball. It's now 2-0, 76 mile an hour offering by Gilchrist. So his differential has been about 16 based on his top speed. We saw a 60 mile an hour breaking ball and a 76 mile an hour fastball out of Gilchrist. Pitch is on the outside corner for a strike. 75 mile an hour fastball. So Gilchrist just motoring along against this 17U TELLIP team. Pitch to Higgins, swing and a miss. 75 mile an hour fastball on the outside. Count now 2-2 to Higgins. And a 2-2 pitch. Inside for a ball. So the count is now full. Jeff Higgins. Higgins again, a 5'10", 135. Class of 21. Riverside High School soon-to-be graduate. Plays second base and outfield. And it's good to have you back, partner.
Yeah, well,
after
it's good to be
a
back.
short absence. Hard ground ball to third base. Scooped up there and throws. Little high. Great job by number 28 at first base, Nico Bakke. And that will retire the side. So we're going to go to a break, and we'll be back here in Dunmore, Pennsylvania after a short break. All right, we're back here at Schultz Stadium for a second inning of work from Brett Levant from the TELLIP squad. First batter he will face in the bottom of third is number 2, Dan Jackson. First pitch is called a strike. Jackson, an infielder out of Arlington High School, class of 22. Bats left and throws right. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball. 70-mile-an-hour breaking ball out of Levant. Count evens at 1-1. And a 1-1 pitch to Jackson. High for a ball. It's now 2-1. And a 2-1 pitch. Outside for a ball. It's now 3-1 to Dan Jackson. Levant checks his sign, winds, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. A little bit out of the zone. It's now 3-2 to Jackson.
Levant is dealing, man. I'm real high on this kid. I mean, when you talk about a ball player you want to add to your roster,
Foul straight back.
You need a guy that has multiple facets of the game, and you can, as I like to say, plug and play. Especially when you have a younger guy as he comes up into a program, and it's really any division. You need to fight your way into a lineup sometimes, and he's a guy that has the ability to do so many different things. I mean, coaches are going to want to scoop this kid up.
And nice part is that Levant is a rising junior. So he's not going into his senior year. So
it's wild,
a lot of growth for this young man.
It's wild. And
a lot of projectability.
I hope he's not a kid that they try to kind of pigeonhole into one particular position, because I think he's a true two-way guy.
Straight back, and I did jump on that one. Well, Levant plays himself a nice third base, which we've seen already here. So it looks like he is primarily a third baseman and a pitcher. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball.
Yeah, and Jackson going hunting. He's not making it easy. He's being real patient at the plate here. Again, these guys are pretty funny. They're enamored with this right field porch at Schultz Stadium. A lefty's dream.
Yes, it is. Figured the distance was about 260 from a length standpoint, but with the height, probably about 280 to clear the fence. We saw a couple shots that were about 320 feet yesterday or more.
Yeah, you're going to have to hit a bit of a nice tank shot.
Yes.
Again, elevation thing is the tough part.
Yep. There's the pitch. Chopped on the right side. Second baseman making a play. Tough to handle. So Jackson finds himself a leadoff base runner here in the bottom of the third, facing Brett Levant. That'll bring up number 4, Andrew Speranza, out of SPACKENKILL High School. Bats right and throws left. Levant chases back. Jackson. We like to call him Action Jackson over there. See if he can create some action of his own. There goes Jackson. Here's the throw. Nice shoot, but not in time to get him. Great shoot by Gavin Lecoe. He has been all over the bag, and his throws are on a line. Just a great job by the base runner. Basically stealing that one off the pitcher. Getting a great jump.
Lecoe behind the plate. I like to refer to him as the big nasty.
There's a fly ball to right field, taking the right fielder back, and he makes the grab. Great catch, and Jackson will move to third base.
Outstanding play. And again, it showed discipline out there in right field. Not easy when that fence is bearing down on you, and you know you got a big play that you got to make. And you know Jackson heads up base runner knows hit the deep right field to make his way over to third.
That'll bring up number 12. Oh, won't give me a chance to say anything, but leads off with a First pitch single to right field. Jackson scores. And that was number 12, Sean Camacho.
There's one thing Camacho does.
Woo.
He does everything fast.
Yes,
Runs
he does.
fast, swings fast, throws hard. I mean,
kid's a ball player. Not to take anything away from anybody here, but he just creates havoc at the plate, in the outfield, on the base paths. And that'll bring up number 1, Ben Tullo. Camacho takes his lead. Ball popped to right field. Shouldn't be too much of a problem for the right fielder. Makes the grab, and it looks like number 4, Casey Serene, in right field, who made a great catch. The batter before. 2 batters before, I should say.
this inning's fast and furious here.
Yes, it is. I'm trying to catch you up with yesterday's work. That brings up Nicholas Mazzada, I should say.
The TACONIC coach is always trying to get a little bit of airtime in their own right because they just keep finding the front of the camera. We have all the cameras set up at field level, so that can be a little bit of a challenge, especially when you
they want to be prime time.
Well,
ball flared to the right side, first baseman underneath it. That's number 45, Temperino. He could not make the grab in foul territory. So Mazzada will get himself an opportunity to reload in the batter's box against Brett Levant. Mazzada steps in with a 1-1 count and 2 out here in the bottom of the third. And there goes Camacho. Not surprisingly, nice shoot again by Leco. So they're keeping Leco busy behind that dish.
Yeah, it was a great
Leco's
shoot.
A tall kid.
Yeah, listen, Camacho with a big jump. You know that he's probably the fastest guy on the field right now. And the reality is, though, Leco wasted no time. Good transition, stayed low, didn't come up all the way out of his crouch. And that throw was right there on the money. Had a good chance to get him.
Fouled out of play. Count stays at 2-2 to Nicholas Mazzada.
You know, and from a catcher standpoint, that's one of the big pieces that I always love to see. Right? It's like, how alert are they going to be regardless of who's on the base pass? How is it going to call pitches? And I thought Leco really did a nice job anticipating that play and put himself in a good spot to try to keep the runner at bay. Just bang bang play. Camacho got his leg in there, but again, Leco, thinker from behind the plate from a catching standpoint, and that's important.
I don't think we're near any bays, though. We could be near a river,
a lake
in this area, a lake.
Perhaps.
I don't think we're near any bays. So we couldn't keep him at bay. He'd have to keep him at lake, at river, at home.
Yeah, sure, all of those things.
I was just trying to loosen you up. So my part was a little bit fired up this morning.
I get twisted, man.
Twisted tea. You might want one of them right now.
You know what they say, I like it live.
Fly ball to left field. Taking the left fielder deep. Still chasing after it. That'll fall for a base hit. That ball is carrying today. So Camacho will score. And Mazzada finds himself at second base with a stand-up double. And that will end this half inning. That's 5 batters. We'll be back in Monroe, the Dunmore. Monroe.
Is that even a place in Pennsylvania?
It might be. Dunmore, Pennsylvania. Monroe Tire? I don't know. Maybe they're a sponsor. Dunmore, Pennsylvania, right after this. All right, we're back here at Schultz Stadium. New pitcher on the mound for TACONIC Rangers future squad. It looks like number 31, Jeffrey Lundstedt. Left-handed pitcher, class of 20. Well, it says 2020 on the roster, folks. But I'm sure he's either a class of 22 or 21. Bats left, throws left. John J. E.F. High School. Again, Jeffrey Lundstedt, number 31. Now on the mound for the TACONIC Rangers Futures. It's a lot to say, TACONIC Rangers Futures. Especially at 9 o'clock in the morning. I feel like my tongue is getting tied. In any event, first batter he will face from the 17U TELLIP squad. Looks like number 14, TJ Shemazley. Shortstop, second baseman, 5'10", 170 out of Wallenpaupack High School. Rising junior, class of 22. First pitch from Lundstedt. Outside for a ball, 74-mile-an-hour fastball. So 1-0 to Shemazley. Here's the pitch. Over first strike call. Count evens at 1-1. Lundstedt sets in the pitch. Oh, nice breaking ball over for a strike call at 60 miles an hour. About a 14 differential from the early top speed out of Lundstedt. The 1-2 pitch. High and wide for a ball. It's now even at 2-2.
Schmalzley, another kid, does a real nice job. I've seen him a lot at shortstop. He's got great range. He's got a plus arm, and he's feisty at the plate. You know, he's a guy that finds his way.
Oh, nice try by the second baseman, but Schmalzley finds himself as a leadoff base runner here in the top of the fourth. That'll bring up Michael Rickert.
Yeah, so for Schmalzley, it was another great example of the fact that, you know, he knuckled that ball over and almost willed it into the outfield when he knew he needed to get a nice base hit based on where he was from a count standpoint. And it's a thing of beauty.
Indeed it is. So Schmalzley finds himself at first base. Ricker at the plate. Facing Jeffrey Lundstedt. Here's the pitch. High for a ball.
I'm just laughing, man. It's with the cameras at field level this weekend. It's tough to get around the coaches sometimes.
Ball fly to left field. Coming in to make the play is number 4. And that is Speranza.
Yeah, a couple of uniform changes
for
for the TACONIC Futures here today.
Yeah, I don't have a pen on me, so they had to change here, so I just want to make sure. I don't want to say someone's name that was incorrect, and we're verified it was Speranza. Andrew Speranza in left field. Here's that pesky Levant, I should say. The clutch hitter who always finds himself getting a big base hit with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, give you a side-by-side here view of the live pitch and then trying to hold the runner on. Hey, Garrett, that looks good. Can you tighten it up just a little bit? Come in more on the zoom.
Schmalzley takes his lead at first. Lundstedt checks the runner. And the pitch. Over for a strike call, 74-mile-an-hour fastball.
Gonna have some fun with this, Al. Gonna give you a backwards and forwards view of the pitcher holding on the runner here.
Yeah, having a little fun. Giving a different angle. I like it. Pitches out of the zone for a ball. It's even at 2-2 to Brett Levant. There goes the runner. Schmalls pitches in the dirt. Perfect pitch to go on. The count now at 3-2 to Brett Levant. So he's got a runner in scoring position. Let's see what he does with it here in this at-bat.
Well, Levant is a guy that's always aggressive. We've seen him plenty of times.
3-2 pitch. High for a ball.
So now the dreaded switch. You go from 3-2 to 0-2. Talk about pitcher's paradise.
Oh, Levant's been through this several times. I agree with you, but I'm sure he's going to be looking for something in the zone to drive. Here's the pitch. Oh, swing and a miss. He struck him out. Must have been a 71-mile-an-hour changeup. Maybe he took a little something off of it.
Hey, that was a healthy egg.
Yes, it was. And I'll bring up number 3, Ryan Collins. Collins, a class of 2021, second baseman outfielder, 5'10", 155 out of Dallas High School. 2 out, and Schmalls lay at second. Line drive, base hit to right field. That ball's going to get past the right fielder, so the run will score. Collins he's going to stop at second. Thought he might take that turn and try for 3. That ball got out there in a hurry after it hit the turf. And Collins finds himself standing at second base with a 2-out double.
Yeah, hey, big-time hit there for Ryan Collins, RBI situation, and most impressive, what most coaches want to see, 2-out RBI.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you just can't put a price tag on a 2-out RBI.
Got to bring up number 42, his partner in crime, number 21, Kyle Serene, 6'4", 190.
I don't know.
North Pocono High School.
I don't know about you guys, but I swore that's number 42. So you just divided them in half.
What'd I say?
You said 21.
I said 42.
No,
Class of 2021.
I just want to make sure.
I've seen these kids enough. I saw 42.
Just making sure, man.
All foul to the right side, now to play. Counts now 1-1. Kyle Serene. Oh, I said it so quick when I said that was his partner in crime. Number 42, class of 2021, Kyle Serene is what I said.
No, I don't think so. Don't worry, I'm going to play it back.
Well, you go ahead and you play it back. You have fun with that, Mr. Perfect. Were you Paul Orndorff? Or is that? No, that was the other one.
I want this. I want the
Mr.
Serenes.
Wonderful is Paul Orndorff.
I want the Serenes to give you a hard time. That's what I want.
Can't think of Mr. Perfect's name. What was Mr. Perfect's name, the wrestler?
Ted DiBiase.
No, that was Million Dollar Man.
Uh.
Problem is, I go back to Bruno Sammartino, which is
we're talking about wrestling,
bad.
man. We're talking about wrestling.
I'll get it. Do my Google search.
You'll get it, all right.
I'll get it. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Serene. Bounces up there for a ball. Nice work by Griskovic to keep that in front of him. With 2-2 to count to Serene.
Dude, if you have to Google it, it doesn't count.
I'm doing it.
You're Googling. That doesn't even count. That's
How's
horrible.
it not count?
That's terrible.
I'm watching you Google stuff the whole time
I'm
here.
not
And you're having a train wreck trying to set the thing up.
I'm trying to fix a stream from a text
that's
standpoint.
okay.
You're worried
And
about
you're Googling,
who the hell
texting,
the $1 million
crying,
perfect man is.
calling mommy. I mean, come on. Sitting in the corner, sucking on his thumb. I mean, look, what the heck, man?
Yeah, okay.
Good Lord. I can't even look up a name. Here's the pitch. Oh, hard shot up the middle. Hopefully the pitcher's okay. That'll be a base hit. And the run will score. So Team TELLIP puts 2 runs here up in the top of the 4th. And that will end this half inning. Hopefully the pitcher's good. He's checking himself out. He looks like he's okay. We'll go to a break. Be back here in Dunmore, PA after this break. And we're back here at Schultz Stadium here in beautiful Dunmore, Pennsylvania. New pitcher on the mound, number 42, Kyle Serene for Team TELLIP. 6'4", 190 out of North Pocono High School. He's going to face number 28, and that is Nico Batke, who made himself a nice play at first base earlier in his game. Class of 22, John Jay EF High School. Serene, a tall, great build for a pitcher. Over the top pitcher.
Yeah, dude, lanky frame, great two-way player. Kid can hit seeds, as we saw, unfortunately, off the leg of another.
There's a shot to right field, carrying back and deep, and that ball is off the base of the fence. Batke will trot into second base. So he took Serene's offering and drove it to possibly I would say almost the deepest part of right field.
Dude, I keep seeing these lefties hit the ball, and I kind of wish that I could go back and be a left-handed hitter, at least here at Schultz Stadium. It's a nightmare for the right fielder.
You weren't even a good right-handed hitter. You want to come back as a left-handed hitter? I mean, are you serious? What the heck are we talking about? So Batke finds himself at second base. Swing and a miss. Big cut by Kevin Levin.
Yeah, so Levin, another guy, had himself a nice day yesterday.
Greg Levin. I called him Kevin.
You're just making up
names. Poor Greg.
This is like the WWE.
No, by the way, I was right.
With you.
Mr. Wonderful was Paul Orndorff.
Yeah, it's great. There's about 3 people watching that were still alive when Paul Orndorff was wrestling.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Okay, we'll see. So Greg Levin, infielder, outfielder, class of 22 out of MILLBROok Prep High School. Bats right, throws right. That was a nice swing by Batke. I mean, it was pretty.
Dude, that was nice.
I mean, I do love the left side. Seems like the left-handed hitters all have that sweeter swing. Not to take anything away from the guys from the right side, because I was a right-handed hitter, but it just flows. Here's the pitch, Levin. Flared out the right field. Coming in hard is, I believe, Casey Serene, and it is. So Serene makes the first put out here in the bottom of the fourth.
Casey helping out his brother.
Yes, sir.
Not a bad thing.
Bring up number 22, Phil Masha. Well, I believe Mash won last inning.
Third base, does it look all right? Because it's like the bubbles in the middle. Don't so much.
Ball outside.
What's going to happen is just look at kind of the background. You know what I mean? Yeah, because sometimes it looks like he's slanting.
Yeah, but especially when I'm playing at home, like
1-0 to count to Masha. Swing and a miss at 77-mile-an-hour offering from Kyle Serene.
Don't be afraid to zoom in more. Like, if you can I'll cut between the shots. If I can use it, I'll use it. But it's going to be better if it's zoomed in more.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Strike called in the outside corner. So nice spot by Kyle Serene. So Masha finds himself in a 1-2 hole with 1 out here at the bottom of the fourth. Batke at second base in scoring position. Ground ball up the middle. That'll find eyes, and have eyes, I should say, with her base hit. Here comes Batke to score. So nice piece of hitting by Masha. I believe he's had himself a game. I think he mashed one earlier today.
Yeah, he another guy making the most of a weekend. Get some things on film here, and
I'm sorry. I thought you were done with your thought. Then again, your thoughts always run all over the place. So I guess I should just keep my mouth shut and let you talk. Throw to first base, not in time. That'll bring up number 27, Aiden Griskovic. Griskovic, class of 2021, out of John Jay CR High School. Bats left and throws right. Who also has done a nice job behind the dish since we've seen him yesterday and today.
Yeah.
Masha takes his lead at first. There he goes. Here's the throw. Not in time from Laco. So Masha finds himself in scoring position with 1 out. for Gaskovic. Serene sets, checks the runner, and a pitch. High and away, 78-mile-an-hour offering from Kyle Serene.
There you go, Billy. It's good.
Serene checks the runner. Pitch is high and away. Count is now 3-1.
Yeah, Serene's reaching back, and it's funny. We talk about how hot it's supposed to be today. I kind of feel like he's feeling it a little bit. Looks like the palm's a little bit sweaty the way that he's gripping the baseball, and you've seen the last couple pitches, it's been a little bit up, and he keeps rubbing his pants. So wouldn't be surprising, this whole social distancing thing. They don't really want kids sharing rosin bags and those kinds of things, but right now he'd be in a position that I'm sure he'd like to have one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could see it. He keeps rubbing his pants.
Thanks. I just said that, Al.
Yeah, I just said it. I agreed with you. I was agreeing with you. There's a ground ball. Base hit to right field. Try for first. Did he get him? I don't think so. Did he call safe or out? They're both looking at each other. Umpires are. And I guess he's safe.
One head is better than two, I guess.
Yeah. So with his turf field, it gives the opportunity to these right fielders, especially with a short porch, to try to throw out the runner. What'd I say?
No, it's you didn't even catch me. I messed up, but it's all right. I said one head is better than two.
Oh, good. I missed that. Wow.
That's just awful.
That's a shame.
All right,
I was focusing on my job here.
All right, well, let's let Mr.
That'll bring up Sean Lucas, number 13, catcher, right-handed pitcher at a SPACKENKILL High School, class of 22. Rising junior in the pitch. Fouled straight back.
These center fielders, man, they're getting a lot of love with the field level cameras. That's your buddy.
Baldestritis.
Yes.
Got that name down like it's nothing now. Until parents come over and say, yeah, you're saying it all wrong. Serene goes over to first, not in time. Mash at third base. Here goes the runner. Here's the throw. Oh, nice shoot. And got him.
Dang.
Great shoot by Leco. It was a matter of time before he got a runner. He's been all over it today.
Yeah, we had talked earlier about Leco. He's got a good secondary position. He's still staying low enough for his pitcher, but he's got those 90-degree angle with the legs. And more importantly, what you're seeing here, even on the screen, as he has a runner on base, see how he's tucking his wrist inside of his leg?
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely positively love like that. That right there is a kid that's had some guy that's either been a professional catcher or a high-level college catcher in his ear about what he's doing, because what that does is it actually steals time. So when you have runners on base, you got your hand that much closer to the mitt so you can get it in and out before you have to stand up and throw.
Well, welcome to the weekend, Mr. Stasic. It's glad you gave some really good color commentation to me. Jeez,
yeah.
That was some great insight.
Wow.
That's what we call a backhanded compliment.
I'm just not responding to you.
You're not?
No.
Are you soiled today? Come on.
Not
Really? All right. So we got Sean Lucas at the plate. Called third strike. So that'll end the inning. We'll go to a break and be back in Dunmore, Pennsylvania in a short few.
And welcome back to Schultz Stadium for BFA Sports. Doug Stasic joined alongside my brother from another, Al Fisher, on one of his 27 breaks he's taking at the moment. And so that brings back to the plate catcher we had just talked about, Mr. Gavin Lecoe. Had a nice throw out in the last inning. And still on the mound is Jeffrey Lundstedt out of John Jay EF. So Lecoe digging back in, takes the second pitch high and away, makes it a 1-1 count. Oh, outside pitch on the corner. Lecoe is hoping to get something on the inside middle half. The rising junior, 6 foot, 165-pound catcher. And again, behind the plate, I got to call this guy Big Nasty because he's just going to get better as he continues to kind of grow into that frame at 165. Adds a few pounds, I'm sure, as we head into the fall. But big fan of his technical approach as a defender and a receiver behind the plate. That there makes it a full count, 3-2 to Lecoe. This is a unique situation in a showcase setting because you go from 3-2 to 0-2. And Lecoe pops it straight up. First baseman's going to grab it. And even though the coach was there, that's
Nico Bakke. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was. It was Nico Bakke playing first base.
Welcome back, Mr. Fisher.
Hey, it's good to be back after a long break.
Yeah,
call it bio break.
I don't really think anybody watching needs to hear that, but sure.
That'll bring up number 45. And number 5 on your roster, number 45 in your hearts, Dom Temperino, first baseman, third baseman, 6'2", 195, out of Dunmore High School.
The local
kid.
Dom Temperino.
The rising senior.
For somebody that really doesn't like when I say that,
I do it on purpose.
Now picked it up.
No. I say it on purpose. I would just say,
you've picked it up. Good for you, buddy.
Yeah, that's all right. Glad you feel good about yourself. He's 6'2", 195, so big young man. I think he's found himself at first base most of this game. Strike 3 looking.
And nice pitch there from Lundstedt. Again, a guy who's confident in his pitches. And he doesn't need to really worry about the velocity. He's just going to try to work it inside, out, up, down, and then just come back with that frozen off speed pitch.
And I'll bring up number 24, class of 22s, Jacob Boltashritis. He's the man in center field, getting a lot of camera time. 6'5", 200 pounds. Tunkahonic Area High School.
Yeah, I think I referred yesterday. He's built like Gronk. 6'5", 200 pounds. Holy cannoli.
And a rising junior.
It is rising junior.
Yeah.
So you think
the sun rising.
You think he eats a lot of gyros, spanakopita maybe?
Huh?
Yeah, you don't even know.
No, I don't know. I'm not well cultured.
Clearly,
I was raised in a cave.
Well, I'm just saying. I would assume. I think that's probably Greek.
Oh yeah, okay, all right. Euros Greek.
Yeah, a little bit.
Is a euro? Is that the one that's spelled GYRO? That's what I always thought was gyro.
Yeah, well, that just speaks about your lack of being cultured, Al.
Well, I just said that. So awesome. Fly ball to right field. The ball is going deep.
Oh,
Right fielder,
way
big
back.
chase. And
Off the
it's
fence.
off the bottom of the fence. Ball to Strice is mortaring. He's going to get to third easily.
And there
Wow.
he is.
And did you see the speed on the base pass?
Flames coming off the turf.
Holy mackerel. The kid had some stride. He was getting faster as he was getting longer. My goodness.
Oh, it's 6'5". You only need a couple steps to go about 90 feet.
Wow.
That's it, man. Saw that.
You don't need those first 2 steps in baseball. Once you get going, he was getting around those bases in a hurry. That'll bring up number 4, Casey Serene. Who's done a nice job in right field today.
Yes, Serene did some yard work of his own yesterday.
Yes, he did.
I'm breaking stuff. It's beats.
Well, if he
these
went off
headphones are just.
I don't remember if he
destined
went
to
off
be
the
crushed.
scoreboard or actually cleared the scoreboard and on the roof, but he hit himself a round tripper yesterday.
I don't know. Well, we had another guy here at Schultz Stadium. Austin was up on the ladder this morning replacing some of the LED crystals. That,
Was he really?
that he had
Oh,
shattered. Yeah.
Oh, really? Never mind. I'm not going to do the Austin Powers thing. Forget it. Oh, behave.
Oh God.
Lundstedt stretches.
I was hoping I didn't actually turn the microphone back on between
And
innings
a
so people
pitch.
don't have to hear that. But sorry, folks.
Ball out of the zone. It's now 2-1 to Casey Serene.
Yes, so Serene, part of the Bash Brothers on this baseball UPA squad. Brother Kyle, nice job on the mound last inning.
There's the pitch. Fly ball to center field. Camacho tracks it easily. And that'll end this inning. We'll be back in Dunmore, Pennsylvania at Schultz Stadium after this break. And we're back here at Schultz Stadium in beautiful Dunmore, Pennsylvania.
At least you got the city right this time.
Yeah, I'm always going to call it Monroe, but not this time. So Kyle Serene back on the mound for some work. First pitch, a 76-mile-an-hour fastball out of the zone for a ball. He's facing number 39. That's Vinny Fusco, outfielder left-handed pitcher at John Jay EF High School. Rising sophomore who did a really nice job on the mound yesterday. Talk about quick work. Mr. Fusco made quick work out of the Baseball U squad yesterday. Swing and a miss. On a 77-mile-an-hour offering from Serene. Counts now 1-2. 1-2 pitch. Bounces up there. So count now even at 2-2. And a 2-2 pitch from Serene. Outside for a ball. 63-mile-an-hour breaking ball out of the zone. Which will bring the count to 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Grounded to first. Gobbled up there by Temperino, who tags the base. And Fusco is retired. That'll bring one out to the bottom of the 5th. And number 3, Parker Nevins, infielder, outfielder, who bats left and throws right, a class of 22 at Roy C. Ketcham High School. First pitch is high and out of the zone for a 76-mile-an-hour fastball for a ball. One note to Nevins. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball to right field. That has a chance of falling. It does. That's going all the way to the fence. Nevins rounds first and heads to second. Here's the throw. It will not be in time as he walks into second base standing with a double.
Nice work all around, guys. Nice.
So Nevins puts a charge into that one for a 1-out double. And I'll bring up number 2, Dan Jackson. Nevins takes his lead at second. Here's the pitch. Low for a ball on a 77-mile-an-hour fastball. This is 1-0. Dan Jackson. Inside. It's now 2-0. Parker Nevins at second base takes his lead. Serene takes his sign. Stretches. And a pitch. Bounces up there for a ball. It's now 3-1 to Dan Jackson. So we're in game 1 of a 4-game set here for you today. As Jackson sets, and a flare to deep short. Oh, tough ball to handle, especially that type of spin on this turf. For Rickert. So Jackson will find himself at first base. So runners at first and third in Nevins and Jackson. And that'll bring up number 4. Andrew Speranza. Bats right, throws left. Out of Spackenkill High School, rising sophomore class of 2023. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to short. Rickert tosses to second, to first. Got him! Turns. Oh, no, he didn't get him. Sorry. A little premature. So the runner is safe at first. Run scores. I couldn't see it because I was blocked. So what happened at first base?
You do have the monitor.
I do have the monitor, but I like to watch the live play. So I literally, he dropped. Okay, he dropped. Okay, thank you. And I'll bring up number 12, Sean Camacho, out of Roy C. Ketcham High School. Here's the pitch. Called a strike on the outside corner. Goes to first, not in time. Speranza gets back easily. Coaches love their airtime.
Indeed they do, especially Coach Bade from TACONIC. There's Coach. Hey, Coach.
Hey, Coach. There he goes. All right. Speranza takes his lead at first. Serene checks his side with Laco. Stretches.
Hey, Hey, Garrett, can you give me that?
And the pitch.
First base with the pitcher and the runner.
Strike called in the outside corner, a 77-mile-an-hour fastball, which you didn't see because Baldestritis wanted some camera love. Count now 2-1 to Camacho. String goes to first. Not in time to get Speranza. As Temperino holds him at first.
So I got to talk about it again. The coaches and the coaches' boxes. See these coaches' boxes that you're supposed to stay in, but yet none of them do.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss by Camacho. He struck him out, I guess. So that'll end this half inning. We'll go to the top of the 7th, I believe, here in Dunmore, Pennsylvania. We'll be back right after this. All right, we're back here at Schultz Stadium, and I will say it again, beautiful. Dunmore, Pennsylvania. Love the look at the mountainside, in the outfield, all the way across. We got a new pitcher on the mound, Austin Tompkins, at a John J. E.F. High School, class of 22. Throws left and bats left. First batter who will face is number 16, Jeff Higgins. Ball bounces first pitch for a ball. One-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. A little tail to it there, partner.
Yeah, good movement from the lefty.
I won't be able to tell now because Camacho is getting some camera time.
Yeah, he's working it on the outside corner of the plate.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So Higgins goes down swinging. That's one out here in the top of the 6th. That'll bring up number 14, TJ Shamalsley. Class of 22, rising junior. Shortstop, second baseman, 5'10", 170 out of Wallenpaupack High School. First pitch, 73-mile-an-hour fastball is high for a ball. Oh, got some glazed donuts coming into the booth. All right.
That's good. Donuts just came in the booth. Al will be useless.
Sometimes people say when I talk, I'm like a glazed donut because they look at me and I don't make any sense.
Going to be a useless.
Paul called a strike on the inside corner to Schmalzley.
They do have coffee. Do you want black coffee?
Please. I would love a cup of black coffee. Pop fly to the right side, out of play. So the count moves to 2-2 to TJ Schmalzley.
Schmalzley.
think sometimes when you look at me and I say things, Doug, like a glazed donut, you think I'm a glazed donut because it's like the lights are on and no one's home.
Dude, there's a lot of things that I would say you remind me of. A glazed donut is not one of them. Like a 55-gallon drum of oil, maybe. That's something that comes to mind. Mr. Barrel chested. Yeah, well, my kids refer to me as an avatar, like the movie. I don't think I'm blue though, like them. Or no, Avatar, the Airbender Avatar. Is that what that is?
It.
Oh, now it
Bounty
makes
ball,
sense.
deep short. Here's the throw. Not in time to get Schmalzley.
Good hustle play. Got to get down. Give the coach a hard 90. Like I said, put a donut in front of Al.
I could really use a cup of coffee to wash down this delicious glazed donut. I'll bring up Michael Rickert.
Wow.
All right. Thanks, Missy. Our hardworking intern, Missy Stasic, doing a great job here. First pitch to Rickert is high and inside for a ball. Rickert out of Riverside High School, 6 foot 165, class of 2021. Pitch is called a strike. 72-mile-an-hour offering from Tompkins. A runner at first, 1 out, and a 1-1 count to Michael Rickert. Tompkins goes to first, not at time.
Good move by the lefty.
Yeah, real nice move. I think he was deking him, actually. He's not showing him his best move after that one. Here's the pitch. Fouled back and out of play. Count is now 1-2 to Michael Rickert. Schmalzley takes his lead and a pitch. Nice curveball. 60-mile-an-hour breaking ball.
Rickert doing a nice job here. Lefty on lefty.
Donka Shane. I feel like Harry and Whitey in the booth, man. They used to make the call out to celebrate pizza and pizza would be delivered. My goodness, it's good stuff.
That really would be a dream
Swing
job for you.
He struck him out. So Rickert goes down swinging. That's 2 out here in the top of the 6th. That'll bring up Brett LeBron, number 19. Levant. I call him LeBron. I'm making up names as I go.
It's kind of your calling card.
There's nothing in this coffee, I promise. It's not an Irish coffee. It's just a regular black coffee from the concession stand.
Which the concession stand here at Shout Stadium, man. Phenomenal. Guys,
Yeah, it
great
is.
Job. Can't wait to have the cheeseburger for lunch.
Ooh. Runner holds. Pitch is called a strike on the outside corner. Count is now 1-1 to Levant. Nice side by side. Gets the runner and the batter. And also Mr. Camacho in center field. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. It's now 2-1 to Brett Levant. Levant again out of Wallen Paul Pack High School. 5'11", 190 pounds. Going into his junior year. Lays off that one, but it's called a strike.
It's funny, Schmalzley not enjoying the left-handed pitcher. You can tell by his lead.
Strike 3 called on Levant, and that'll end this half inning. We'll go to the bottom of 6. We'll be back here in Dunmore, Pennsylvania after this break. And we are back here at Schultz Stadium. New pitcher on the mound for the 17U TELLIP squad. That's number 3, Ryan Collins. 5'10", 155 out of Dallas High School, the Mountaineers. Class of 2021. Dare I say rising senior. Tell you, what a great weekend of baseball so far, Doug.
Yeah, it's been absolutely awesome. I mean, we've seen it all. We've seen some great hitting. We've seen lockdown pitching and some sick defensive plays, particularly in the outfield.
First batter Collins will face is number 1, Ben Tullo. Class of 22 out of Roy C. Ketcham High School. First pitch is over for a strike call. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. That'll be a base hit. That ball is going to go all the way to the fence. Tullo rounds first and heads into second, and he walks in there standing. A nice piece of hitting going with the pitch to hitting that ball to right center field, which once you hit that turf, it made its way to the fence very quickly. So Tullo leads off with a stand-up double.
Well, that's one thing. When you're playing on turf, it's usually a fast track, and these guys are very in tune knowing that as soon as they hit that ball, they got to get out of the box hot and fast, and it's exactly what we've seen quite a bit of.
Collins looks at the runner. First pitch is over for a strike call, 77-mile-an-hour fastball. Tullo takes his lead off a second as Collins checks him. And the pitch. Ball down for a ball. It's now 1-1 to Nicholas Mazzata.
Hey, Billy, tilt that camera to the right just a little bit.
Collins wheels to chase back Tullo. Mazzata, class of 22 out of Kennedy Catholic High School. There's the pitch.
Keep
high and away for a ball.
Right. Like
Pitch
clockwise.
measured at 79 miles an hour fastball. Just a bit out of the zone.
A little too much. That's good. That's good.
Pitch Mazzata. Inside for a ball. Trying to remember correctly, I think Mazzata's actually had a very similar hit to Tullo earlier in this game. I could be wrong, but I could have sworn. Just trying to fill some air.
If you say so.
All right.
I'll buy that.
I remember Mazzata doing something. But unfortunately, we don't have a stat book here, so. Here's the pitch.
Oh, inside cheddar. Oh, he called that a strike, did he?
Strike. He got a little bit of a delayed strike call. Just caught the inside corner. So the count now is full to Mazzata. Pitch. Hard ground ball to second base. Gobbled up there and throws. Got him with plenty of time. Play there, made there by number 14, TJ Chamazle. I'll bring up number 28. And that is Nico Bakke. Bakke, class of 22 out of John Jay EF High School. First offering from Collins is high for a ball. It's 79 miles an hour. No count to Bakke. Bounces up there. Nice block by Laco, who's doing a yeoman's job behind the dish. So it counts 2-0 to Bakke. Line drive right at the first baseman, Temperino, who makes the grab. And that'll be 2 out here in the bottom of the 6th. That'll bring up number 11, We're not going to call him Kevin Levine. We're going to call him Greg Levine. Infielder, outfielder, class of 22 out of Millbrook Prep High School. That's right and throws right. First pitch is fouled to the first base side and out of play. It's funny, we've seen a lot of midseason form out of these young men here this weekend.
Yeah, these guys are in a groove. I mean, for all of them losing their high school seasons,
right?
After a couple weeks, they are firing on all cylinders.
It's like getting back on that bicycle. There's the pitch. Ooh, nice little breaking ball out of Collins. Misses outside, or inside, I should say, and tight.
Yeah, and with Major League Baseball season officially starting next Friday, seen some I call them scrimmages now, last night.
Oh, line drive to right field, caught, I believe, by Casey Serene, and that'll end this half inning. We'll go to the top of the 7th.
Jeff Higgins.
Oh, I know Serene was out there, so that's number 16. Jeff Higgins. Not to take anything away. We'll go to a break. We'll see you in a few. Welcome back to Schultz Stadium, Dunmore, Pennsylvania, with Austin Tompkins on the mound for his second inning. I think his second or third inning of work. The first batter he'll face here at the top of the 7th is number 3, Ryan Collins. Once again, Ryan Collins. Oh, won't get into it. Ground ball to short. Here's the throw. Not in time to get the speedy Collins. So Collins legs out, an infield single as a leadoff batter here in the top of the 7th. That'll bring up number 42, Kyle Serene. Serene out of North Pocono High School, 6'4", 190. Class of 2021. Here's the pitch. Line drive in the hole. Base, it has eyes. So we got first 2 batters on base here in the top of the 7th. As the TELLIP team tries to put the rally caps on with Gavin LeCaux stepping to the plate, number 28. Here's the first pitch. Over for a strike call. LeCaux, 6 foot, 165. Nice size for a catcher out of Abington Heights High School. A rising junior, class of 22. Lays off the high cheese. The count now goes to 1-1. Tompkins takes his sign. Checks the runner. And a pitch. Outside for a ball. It's now 2-1 to Gavin LeCaux. Collins takes his lead off a second. And the pitch. Fly ball to right field. Drifting over to the foul line is Fusco. As Collins advances to third base. And Serene holds it first. So runners at the corners with 1 out. And that'll bring up number 45. Dom Temperino. Dunmore's own Dom Temperino. It was a fly ball to left field, going deep and chasing the left fielder back, and that ball is just short of the fence. Temperino rounding second and heading to third. Collins scores. Serene scores. And Temperino finds himself at third base with a triple.
Outstanding piece of hitting there. Inside half of the plate, turns on the ball. Big time RBI situations. They get their last licks here in the 7th, and oh my.
Oh my, that's right. And mind you, that fence is 360 feet. So that W2 hopper had to go at least 320, 330. At least. And that's a poke for left field. For dead left field.
No,
I mean, that's out of any other park.
That's a laser.
It's out of any other park. That'll bring up Jacob Boltoshitis. The speedy Jacob Boltoshitis.
Yeah, I mean, the left field foul pole is 368.
368. So it's further. It was 330 easy, 340.
Yeah, that was a shot.
That's out of Citizens Bank Park. Dead left field, yeah.
No doubt. I mean, Citizens Bank
310.
Park's
I think it's 310.
330 down the lines. 330 down the lines, 408 to center.
Still out. All right. All right, so we got Boltoshitis at the plate. Oh, line drive. Right at the shortstop goes to third. Not in time to get Temperino. But Boltoshitis hit that one on the button. That's 2 outs here in the top of the 7th.
That's
Is that 5 batters? That's it.
It looks like it is 5 batters.
And I don't know if that's the game or not. Coach is looking across. I think it is. Yep. That'll be the end of game 1. Yeah, they're tipping the caps. So we'll be back for game 2 here in Dunmore, Pennsylvania after a short break.